So I created this website mostly, which is what we were required to do, to illustrate what I had learned with respect to Laravel, PHP, JavaScript, but especially Laravel and databases. And it met all the requirements, but it doesn't meet the requirements of what I set out to do and what I'm setting out to do now for my thesis project. What this project is and what my thesis project will be a much improved version of is a way for the user to track all of their job search activities. So I personally have looked for jobs in the past, and there's a surprising amount of data if you're actually applying for many jobs and looking in many places, and not just lucky enough to have one fall in your lap. You generally have to do lots of searches, send out lots of resumes, tailor your resume per job, keep lists of contacts, updates, places, locations, job requirements. If you go on an interview and it's your 10th interview, the requirements for this job may be different than requirements for other jobs you've applied and interviewed for, and you want to be prepared to talk about your experience with respect to the needs of the job. You want to remember what resume you've used and all that sort of thing. So one of the big things about the project for this class is that the database model does not really fit with what needs to be done. For example, here you have a resume. You add a resume. You can add one of your resumes. You can add an application that you found online, including all this information about it. But I have another record, which is add a job. So in my mind at the time, this was a job that you're going to apply for later. However, there's no reason that that job and this at a completed application record should be separate. They should be one with enough fields to sort on things that you have completed or that you will complete later. For example, here's find completed applications. So if I had completed an application, it would show up here. It's not a logical design whatsoever, and it's not a usable design. So in addition, this entire website was created in Laravel, but it's going to be created in Drupal, and I believe that that's going to save time and effort in this compressed time frame to create the site and the functionality that I need using pre-built modules. For example, the user login, sign up, creating records and things. These are things that already exist in Drupal. If they don't exist natively, there have been modules built for them. So rather than having to write the code, which I had to do here, rather than having to write it from scratch for every operation that I need to do, I'll be able to use modules to do it. That's the object of my final project, which would be my thesis project, which would be to have a fully functioning job search companion that will take all the information that I gather, sort it and have it available for reporting and for use in promoting a job search. And that would be, of course, a public website that anyone can use. And that is the description. And thank you.